All right, guys. It's there has been a very big gaping hole. Wait, is there not a better way of doing this? I have to, consciously think of me being in this bad shape. Let's just play a move. Can I not do anything else here? Let me try something. Display capture, display. Give me a little moment. Give me a little moment. Control Shift. Nope. Um, Shift FN. Nope. Shift Alt. Yes, there we go. There we go. This is our rating. Current elo. Oh, I'm a genius. All right. So, oh, we'll play against London. I like to play c5 in this position. And essentially what happens after c5 is that you get a very open game, which the London is not known for. So all London players usually get a bit out of comfortableness when I do that. So let's make it smaller. All right. So he plays this, defending here, defending there. It's a good move. It's a good move. I am out of the area here. I don't know what to do here. So I'm gonna just make a move here. G6 with the idea of bishop G7. He makes this castling thing. We're just gonna, do our fianchettoing shadowing thing. H3 here. That's not a move, is it? Is it a move? We just castle. We'll play temple chess. We've been on a losing streak. We'll just try to get a position, not be too fancy. And here I play knight c6. The reason I played knight is because there's no threat of d5 anymore. So he plays h3. Yeah, our opponent is really playing some weird moves. Let's play d6. Not going too crazy here. And he plays this. Just walking into nothingness. That's a very weird move as well. Let's just play bishop here, going for rook c8, and we're already thinking of something like this, maybe. Not sure though. But essentially, we've reached a sort of a dragon setup. Let's open up the file. And I'm thinking about playing e5 here. Takes, 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 takes. And I hope the bishop can take there, but he can't, but not yet. He cannot take yet. The thing is, you can just move away the knights, and then we can. You can also try to involve the rook into the game, and then we don't even need to bother doing that. So let's play rook e8, go for this. He castles, and now we can strike here in the center if you want. If we want, we can strike in the center. Let's just do it. Takes, 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 takes. So this should be good. And if he just goes back, we have this. So he has to do something, and now these h3, a6 moves that he did in the beginning is costing him dearly. Or not. No, it's not. So he drops back with the bishop. I thought I could play this, but then there's takes, 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 takes. So it's actually not as good as I thought it would be, which is a bit sad. But nevertheless, still think we have a pretty decent position here. Let's see. So everything is kind of defended. This queen is very softly here, but not horrible. This pawn is twice defended and twice attacked, so for him, this pawn is a target. For him, this pawn is a target. He can target it with rook e1. For us, I think we can play something like this. Because he cannot take with the pawn. He could take with the knight, then we just take again. And then he can't recapture either. You know, it's not the best move, but I'm just gonna play it just to be fancy. Got nothing to lose now, you know, so. And then the follow-up might be bishop here, even though the bishop is not really doing that much. So yeah, tricky chess. Hopefully playing up some dividends. And apparently, you know, it just turned out to be this way. We can destroy the pawn structure of black. Sort of. Sort of. Okay, this is already a good sign. Dropping back the knight, undeveloping. 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 Oh my. So we can make this bishop better, but then we lose the scope. We lose the whole point of the things that we're doing. I also see this move, but then there's bishop here. That's a bit annoying. And after takes, there's not much to see. Yeah, if we go here, which is a very active idea, so we're learning from our previous mistakes. There's bishop here, and I just don't really like where this is going. Takes. But I'm not gonna make this knight have an easy time here. I don't want to have this knight have an easy time though. So, or do we? Or do we? Because after takes, we can play knight here. And then we'll take there anyways. Then we take there anyways. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Never mind. Takes, and after queen takes, she takes my queen. I'm regrettably not playing well. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, let's try to improve this maybe. Rook e1. Let's then we play rook d1 maybe, getting the rooks on open files. Goes there. Okay. Okay. Let's say, is knight e7 a move? It's quite passive. I don't like it. Knight here, and he just takes because my queen is a bit offside. So let's just play rook d1 here. Just finding some targets. Our opponent is just playing everything quite solidly. We are threatening sort of to take and then to play here. But you know, it's not a big threat. It's not a big threat. It's not a way we can target this though. Goes queen back. Okay. Okay. So maybe you want to, you know, bring in the knights. I'm just gonna play a6. I think it's time to, you know, be a bit prophylactic about my moves, not allowing whites to have any fun. Yeah. All right. So opponent wants to probably go knight a5 or knight here. Now that's not a good move, but knight a5 is definitely an option. This is once attacked. Could be attacked again. Could it be attacked again? Looking. I'm not so sure. Where does this queen belong? What's our worst piece? I think our worst piece is now the bishop or the knights. I should either move the knights or I move the bishop here. That's also possible. I like this move. Even though it's makes two pieces undefended, I do kind of like it. If rook c2, then we take here. So he goes back. And now we have maybe even this. But we do get a lot of dark square weaknesses. I am quite hesitant on playing something like that. Quite hesitant. You know, worst games have been played, so if takes, takes. We get this. Bishop takes. Yeah, it's I'm not playing well. I'm really not playing well. This is often what happens when you try to force everything. And that's often what you are doing when you have a losing streak. So I should just play consistent, normal positional chess. We are trending, by the way, to take here twice. So at least we win a pawn. Um, but I have to just mention to myself that, I'm not playing bad chess. I have been quite unlucky with how things have been going. Uh, but it doesn't have to be reason for me to. Oh, not bishop takes. It doesn't have to be a reason for me to play bad chess, right? So, all right, we can now double up the rooks, and the only weakness now is the dark squares. He immediately pounces on it. That's very good of our opponent. Actually, this is a great move. It's a great move because now both pieces are undefended. So let's go here, defend this with this, and okay, we still have ways of going about the position. Maybe place this, which would be nice because of the fork. And let's just take with this. We'll just play here. There's nothing to worry about at this point. Goes there. Let's just go here. And we'll still have to carry this game on. And it's definitely not the easiest endgame, especially with the time we have. So I have to focus here. Let's make h5, stop everything. There. Okay, let's move this up. At least there's no real way of him getting mating me. So that's quite helpful. Let's get a king here. Now, not being able to be checked. Now, while not usefully being able to be checked by the rook. All right. Let's go here. Goes there. All right, let's move this around. Let's move it here. I don't know. Goes there. Goes there. All right. Let's give a check. And it's we won a game, guys. Yeah. So yeah, big lessons for me from last game. It's nice that I wrote it down. I should keep doing that. And we won a pretty nice game with a lot of forks. A lot of damn forks. Uh, Despite all that, still want to analyze the game. So we played at London, and he played Queen E2. I'm not sure what you should do here. C takes, and Queen. Okay. So the best move apparently is C takes D4. And after C takes D4, we play Knight C6. And I guess the whole point here is that usually what ends up happening is when we take here, they want to always take with the e-pawn. They want to take with the e-pawn because they know, oh, my bishop is here, my other bishop is here, my rook's gonna be here, and they want, you know, this usual way of developing, I guess. That's my best guess. And if you take here, now the e file is not open. Knight c6, let's say e3, and they have to use the c file instead. Furthermore, usually we lose the c pawn and black loses the e pawn, and now this imbalance is not there anymore. But there must be that's the human way of thinking about it. There must be another reason here. So let's say we play the best moves. Knight e4, which is now possible. Ah, because he played queen d2. Ah, because he played queen d2, this could be targeted. And he has to lose a tempo. And then we play d5, and look at that position. Okay, knight d2. Knight takes d2, queen takes d2, and e5. Look at this. And if takes, what's happening here? Oh, wow. Yeah, with a double threat. Ah, I see. Very nice. Very nice. Ah, I see. Okay, but let's go on. Bishop g7, h3, castles, bishop d3, knight c6, and a6. a3, sorry. But at this point, I really felt like I should be better, but I don't know how I'm better. So I've just played d6. Um, here, bishop d7, here, rook here, here, and now I decide to take. After completing my development, I assess that I must be the one opening up the position. Rook e8. I want to play e5, preparing e5, but apparently you could already play e5. And after takes, you play knight takes. And after knight takes, which feels a bit more natural, d takes, bishop takes. Oh, there's rook e1, rook e8, f5. Oh, look at this. Queen e3 check, king d1, and now he lost castle right and is stuck in the middle. Very nice. Still wondering how will you finish this. C to d8. Maybe making a target of this one. That's also a very nice move. Rook e1, queen g3, engine says. Targeting now this pawn. Knight f3, defending this pawn. And I think I should move this bishop somewhere. Bishop f5, double attacking this. White stops this attack, only move with bishop back. Now he trades, apparently. And play knight d5. Oh, here, sorry. White can try to ruin our pawn structure, which is irrelevant because of this threat. So if black makes a move, we do have this, right? Yeah. But we don't take back here. What? You just play this. Oh yeah, of course. You just play it here. All right. So I love exploring here. Um, this, blah, blah, blah. And we actually play this very positionally. We go to the open files, which we create ourselves. And here I just had to go for this. Last game I lost because I played knight d7, or as white I played knight e2. Here, knight d7 is actually a decent move, although knight d5 is apparently better. Because there is no pressure here. like last time. In last game, we got very much polarized in this position, and I played knight e2, knight c3 to e2, and he got stunned with bishop g4. Here in this case, I guess it's not to be afraid of, but again, I guess the better move, well, Engine is debating it, is a possible move is knight e5. I like this more, but after takes, I have to take here, and I think he just trades off everything, and I don't see where we have an advantage. We both have bishop pair. The position is very symmetrical. So yeah, that didn't look appetizing to me. Knight d7, however, which is apparently the best move. Let's say knight a5. I thought that he was planning this. Queen b3. Let's say just knight back. And the plan was here to play knight e5, attacking here. Okay. So this was the idea. That's good to know. Instead, we went for the bishop's route. We went here, and we simply took, which I don't think is a good move, because now, if he doesn't trade queens, well, we have to take queens here, and he plays this. We have these dark square weaknesses which we cannot fix. But he took like a man, I would say, and yeah, we took back a bit too greedily. Bishop e5, and we had to play knight e5 here. Takes, and here we have a nice forky fork, and play this very slowly out. This is essentially a party game. Very nice fork in the end. I think, yeah, it was only available there, so I didn't miss it for a move. That's nice. Yeah, and we're back on our winning ways. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.